Hey world, it's your girl Majestic. I am loving life and I am living life to the fullest. I am enjoying life. Life is amazing. Life is catastrophic. Life is balance. Life is rewarding. Life is energy. Life is love. Life is peace. Life is life. It's amazing. I hopped on here today because I wanted to express and explain the importance of this new earth. It is very important that we travel to this new earth. Um, in this new earth, it is totally different than this earth that we are residing in right now. Um, there are countless things that we do and behave here in this current earth that just won't make it to the new earth. Um, One thing we also have to understand is that we have to leave one earth and go to the other. It's not about, you know, one thing about me is that I don't, I, when I had my spiritual awakening, it was so extreme that, like, my, like, I overstood that we have to literally turn our back to this Babylonian system. It's not about making it right and making it fair. It will never be fair. It will never be right because of the the lies that it is based upon. And so we can't even, if there's a lie as of its foundation, then we can't try to build on top of that and think it's going to be right because it's always going to be wrong because that is the foundation. The foundation is wrong. And so everyone's like, "Oh, I want reparations." And we're trying to make it right within the system that is designed for failure according to God. I mean, Babylon was destroyed I don't know how many times. Even in your Bibles, Babylon was destroyed I don't know how many times. Even in history, ancient history, Babylon was destroyed I don't know how many times. Egypt, that was a Babylonian system. The one that our people are praising right now, it was a Babylonian system that God already destroyed. And our people don't understand that those ancient gods and stuff, they helped build what is now this Babylonian system. So I don't understand why even people are like, you know, praise the ancient gods and Egypt, and that's, we were gods in Egypt. We were gods that messed up. We messed up. And now, like, the white man, yeah, he stole that idea, but he's so ignorant that he doesn't understand that that place was, God had already destroyed that place. And God's on to destroy this one now. And so it's literally about coming from the Babylonian mentality. And that's what, like, I feel like a lot of people need to understand is that it's not even about staying within the system and trying to fix the system. It's about coming out of this system and, turning your back to this system and moving forward into the new earth. Turning your back means, like, a lot of things that we used to do, it's not acceptable anymore. Like having a lot of lust and greed and, competition and just all that stuff. It's not acceptable in new earth because that's not how we are intended to be. That is not how, our nature of existence is. I mean, just learn from the plants, learn from the animals. There's a lot of things, homosexuality, that they're promoting, but it is obviously, like, inside out. Like, it's like inside out. We're doing things inside out. It's like a man is supposed to be masculine and he's supposed to take care of a woman and, just be the protector of the woman and things like that. But we're living in a society that's inside out. It's backwards. And the only reason it's backwards is because that's because their devil, Satan, or whatever they want to call it, is ruling. If you're doing, just think about it, you're doing the opposite of how God intended nature to be. And so you are trying to destroy us and instinct us. Because not even just saying like sexually, I'm just saying the energy that people are giving off is what's going to destroy us if we don't be careful. And if we don't hurry up and do something about it. Because that energy, like I said, a man feeling like a woman is supposed to do the things he's supposed to do, and he's doing what women are supposed to do, that's inside out. And God is not like pleased. I know, because I am God. My higher self disagrees. My higher self, and not even just man, because some people can think I'm saying I disagree, because whatever you humans be thinking, and you third dimensional humans be thinking that we be bashing homosexuality because we're lacking men now, and that's not it. I bash it because I have the Spirit of God, and I'm a real queen, and so I bash it because I can understand that the Europeans, I can understand their agenda too, and so it's very important to understand, look past your demons, and look past the demons, and see that, hey, some of these queens are actually, trying to actually, doing this for the right purposes, helping us to understand, helping us to see that, all this homosexuality stuff is inside out, and it's only destroying and instincting this creation that we are. And this is like one of the ways they can instinct an ethnicity is by turning them inside out. And so, because there are laws to nature, there are laws to nature that you cannot go against. And so if they can brainwash you to go against the laws of nature, then you are destroying yourself, my friend. My friend, you are destroying yourself. If you are going against the laws of nature, like you don't even, you're so brainwashed, you don't even know the right laws of nature. And so as you are going against these laws of nature, then you are destroying yourself, you're destroying your children, you're destroying your families. Just because it's just because there ain't even no reason why we destroying ourselves. There's a reason for other people, I know that. There's a reason for other ethnicities, but there's not a reason for us. We're just doing it because they were brainwashed. A lot of what a lot of people need to understand is that a lot of people just gonna be lost. They gonna be lost. They just lost. They gonna be lost. They just gonna be that way. But the forefathers, like our forefathers, who were raped and beaten and hung on trees, and who watched their wives being killed, being raped. I've heard stories where they had to sit in front of the masters while they raped their wife and watch how this happened. So by taking away a man's feeling of masculinity, and by taking away his power, a man is supposed to be the strong one. He's supposed to be the protector, and to take away his ability to protect, I can only imagine what can happen to his offspring, who don't know that they must protect the woman, who don't know that they must protect, their families. And so now we're here in 2021, and it's like from 1918 or whenever, all the way to 2021 with, that bloodline is just ruined right now. And so, especially if nobody was there to teach and show, like, hey, You have to be masculine. You have to, no one woke up and was conscious and could see their flaws and see that they were messing up in things, and see how they were not being, the masculine protector, instead of being the slut, or, these men today are just sluts. And that's how they're working inside out. That's how they're working inside out. They're working outside of the laws of creation. And so the only thing that does is push off energy to creation. Because we are energy. And so whatever you're doing, you're pushing off that energy to God. You're pushing it off into the universe. And then no wonder hell is raining. No wonder hell is falling, because it's the energies that you're pushing off. And so it's like they brainwashed y'all to really, really work inside out and do the opposite to the laws of the land, the laws of nature. Not man's laws, but God's laws. God's laws. God's law says, I love myself. God's law says, I want nothing but greatness for myself. I want nothing but greatness. I want to eat right. God's law says, I want to think right. God's law says, I want the right people around me. I want the right environment. God's law says that however I'm vibrating is what I will experience. Whatever I'm feeling inside is what I will project. That's God's law. And so you're careful. You want to experience good things. You want to project good things. You want to project things that make you feel amazing, abundant, wonderful. But not in today's time, not in Babylon. They want to project things that make them feel bad. They want to project things that make them feel horrible inside. And so we have to understand that we're coming out of Babylon, and that's what my page is going to really be about, is coming from her and into this new earth. That's what my page is going to be about. That's all it's going to be about. New earth. Understanding new earth, and just walking into new earth. And so come with me, walk with me, let's go, let's do this. I need you just like you need me. And so I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a dope day. Peace out.